I got a small déjà vu here because I remember sitting in the same place, I believe 2 or 3 years ago, before the show, being in kind of same situation because of the traveling and stuff, drinking coffee like I'm drinking now and just doing some interviews. So it's like back 3 or 2 years later.
I think it was 2005 you did.
Then it's 3 years.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
I got really bad memory.
Yeah, I mean you're all over the world, so how to remember that?
I don't even know what I did yesterday. So.
Yeah, where were you yesterday?
I guess back home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. And the important thing, which I want to discuss with you now, is
women.
Is women, basically. You remember like when we did that interview 5 years ago at Inferno Festival, and has your view on women changed since then? Do you still prefer like see them from behind and then they come towards you?
From behind?
Yeah, do you prefer to see them when you see them walking, passing by you and walk away, or when they come towards you?
I think I can enjoy every angle.
You do?
Yeah.
So you're a alpha male.
I don't know, I just I love them for the fact they're women, so...
Okay, seriously, let's go to graph.
No. And every aspect is actually very intriguing, you know, very nice. And, sounds gay, also.
No.
I can't sound gay talking about women.
It's about emotions, everything.
No.
But seriously, about Behemoth, I thought about it like, everybody says that you're so great when you're on stage. Everything, you're giving full power. But how do you see your own development as a band, let's say from 4 years ago, when you were fantastic back then, compared to now?
I don't know. I haven't seen Behemoth live ever. But I can tell you something. No, but it's not the same. I can tell you something. I've just met few people who's been around like as long as us or maybe longer, you know, like metalheads or friends or people who've seen us lately, summer festivals, few weeks back, and they would see a show and say that this is probably the best shape we've ever been. And you know what? I can't be objective because I can't. And I hardly have any opinion because I don't know, because I'm on that side of the stage, so I'm always giving my best, but the impression that people get is a different story. So hearing such things from people who know the band, who've seen the band like in the early stages and now, and you know, they make these kind of comparisons, you know, and they give us this compliment, and I can assure you that I can see who's complimenting us and who's just bullshitting us. So it's actually very, you know, motivating. It's killer. I mean, of course we got bad days. We have people like, you know, it's probably like plenty of times that we go on stage and we suck, you know. But then throughout what we developed since 2005 or 4 or 3 is that we learn better how to pretend that we play well.
So people don't notice, but you
they never know. Of course, they never notice. And I'd be just sending these fucks, and I'd be like, "Fuck, this sucks," you know. I suck.
But how do you manage to give it all when you are feeling like this is not the best of days?
I try to be as honest as I can. Just, you know what I mean. But we never, to be honest, you know, we never dare to pretend. You know what I mean? Shit, I mean. It's hard to say. I mean, it's very spontaneous every time.
Yeah.
We got our, you know, the set list and the things that we kind of, like this few points during the set that we stick to. You know, okay, this happens here, this happens here. Of course, you know, it's like the spine of the show,
yeah,
so to say. But like around that, you know, I can improvise, I can do things, you know. And as I told you before, I got really bad memory, so I tend to, like, more and more often lately, I tend to forget songs and fuck up the order. And
so you kind of improvise, but is it easier to improvise when you're having a good, like, oh yes, now I feel everything is great? In what way do you improvise then?
Talk to people, sometimes have dialogues with people.
Yeah?
Sure, when I see nice teeth, I'm definitely gonna comment on that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah?
Just to give an example. But if I'm happy, I'm smiling, and I don't try to hide it like many. You know what I mean? Just it's pathetic. I am who I am on stage. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
I can't fool anyone really. That's cool. That's awesome.
You're now playing in Norway. It's the third time this year, and like.
I know it's too much. I'm sorry.
No, it's not too much. I mean, come on. I saw you in Tuska as well a month ago, and it was fantastic.
Tuska wasn't bad.
No, it was great for me at least. I loved it.
Yeah, it's a good country. That we're actually planning because of Tuska turning out so great for us.
Yeah.
We're actually scheduling like a small tour there.
Okay.
Which might happen in November, but we weren't sure yet.
No, because Hoover Festival, that was okay for you as well.
What?
Hoover, yes.
Yeah. Hove Inferno and now All in the Sky, and actually we got another offer for like early next year.
You don't have to tell anybody, but I mean it's great because you have a reputation like when you talk to people and like okay the lineup is great, Carcass, it's the Gates and everything like that, and Behemoth. Everybody mentions Behemoth because you're great live. So it's fantastic for us as viewers and as fans, of course.
Then you can expect we're gonna pay our tribute to Norway again tonight.
Yeah, you have to.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You have to do that. And of course to smile to all the chicks and...
You got it?
Yeah, it's easy as that. About the music, I thought a little bit, because you've been, since Soskia Kultus, you've been kind of more extreme in the sense that the fast parts are even faster, and the melodic parts are sometimes more melodic.
Yeah.
Does the live, the touring, all the touring you have done, does that influence the writing of the music?
Everything. I mean, like, when I know what works better on stage, sometimes this is what I'm gonna use, you know what I mean, in the songs. I'm like, okay, this stuff was cool, you know, but it just, I don't like playing it, or I don't enjoy playing it as much as I play the other stuff on stage. I'm like, okay, maybe I should go for it, you know. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna make our music sound like simple and just straightforward. You know, I believe we got like nice complex parts. And then we got these parts that are just hit right here.
Like
So it's like everything, man. I mean, like life, you know, delivers us like enough inspiration and makes me angry and pissed off.